Hello, welcome to the instructions for the biodetective. So in the first lesson, you can actually use this to help you take notes. So all you need to do is make sure that if you want a copy, you put your email and it will send you a copy. If you're using your school ID, just click on the link here that says portal.dusd.net. Log in as if you were logging in on the Chromebooks, and you will see Outlook, and there's your email system. All right, so there's a little video to watch, and as you're watching the video, you can take notes, and then it will ask you some questions. At the end of the form, it's going to ask you, send me a copy of my responses. Make sure you select that so that you can get a copy of that notes. So it's going to take you to something called All in the Family. In All in the Family, it's going to go through in a little video and ask you questions. That should take you the first part of the class. If you can and you get time, it will take you to the last one called Evaluating Claims. If you can get to Evaluating Claims, then it will say at the very bottom, go ahead and modeling. And what I want to do is just spend a minute talking about the modeling program. So you're going to model chromosomes changing in alleles. And so it will take you to this website, and it's here's the instructions and the background information, and I want to share with you how this works. Okay, so read through this first. Then when you're done and you're ready to do the experiment and it doesn't make any sense, then come back to this part. All right, so in order to fill in this table, we need to go to the second sheet. You'll notice I have white and black seeds, and then right next to it I have the genotypes. 2 white alleles, AA. If you have 2 SS, they'll be black, and if you have 1 of each, AS or SA, you'll see it's a black or white seed. Okay, so you'll notice it counts. This computer will count the number of white seeds and the number of black seeds and gives you a total. So here I have 77 and 23. To fill in the worksheet, you just come back over here, you put 77 and 23. And when you hit enter, go back to sheet number 2, you'll see the numbers have changed. And you'll also see the beans are going to change. Okay, so I want you to observe what happens to the beans and what happens to the count. All right, and so you'll just fill in the numbers here. Now it's going to go back and forth, and you'll do it for 10 generations. Then the second part will ask you to go ahead and look at what is called the lethal mutations. So what happens when you have a lethal mutation? So then what you'll do is you'll come back to the instructions here. It's the same setup. The only difference now is you have to do some math. Okay, so what will happen is you'll have a lethal mutation. That is, every time you get SS alleles, then that individual passes away and can no longer reproduce in the population. So in this case, these 2 die, taking out 4, and so you get a new number. 4 from 100 is 96. So you have to do a new calculation. So you have 69 and 27. So 69 comes over here, and you'll get, okay, whatever number here, 69 divided by 96 equals, and gives you a new number times 100. That new number, 78 and 22, will be placed here, and then you have to then copy and put those same 2 numbers here. And once you've done that, you'll get a new number here. Once you have that new number, then you have to do the math one more time. I know I'll have questions, just let me know, and we'll go over it again.